So in this video, we are going to learn how to upload YouTube video greater than 1 GB with automation. Now suppose guys, using the YouTube video action, only a certain amount of file size can be uploaded in one go. So in this video, we are going to create two different workflows of automation using which you can basically upload any video of any file size on your YouTube channel using Pabbly Connect automation. So in the first workflow, we are just adding the details of the video like title, description and the video link in our Google Sheet. And then using this workflow, we will be start uploading the video on our YouTube channel. And at last, we are going to update the request ID and status into a Google Sheet. Then after that, in second workflow, which will be executing every 8 minutes, we will be checking the upload status of the videos which we have added, and we will be start re-uploading it after it is paused till the time we don't completely upload the video on our YouTube channel. So it is very simple, it is not complicated at all. So if you want to set up this automation and know how you can do that, to know this, you just have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, here we are on Pabbly Connect's dashboard. Now to reach this dashboard, you will get a free sign-up link of Pabbly Connect in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can create your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. And after reaching to this dashboard, just click on Create Workflow and give this workflow a name. For example, I would like to name my workflow as YouTube Upload Video Automation. And then just click on Create. Now you can see that a workflow is open over here. And in this workflow, we have two different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those two concepts, those two principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's begin with the trigger window. So the idea here is, in our Google Sheet guys, we are entering the details of all the videos. Like here I'm entering the title of the video, the description, video link, tags and category as well. So we are going to set up an automation that whenever in this Google Sheet in a new row, we add all of these details of the video with the video link, automatically this automation workflow should trigger. The automation workflow will start and then we are going to upload this video whose link we are going to enter over here on our YouTube channel. And after uploading the video, in response in our Pabbly Connect workflow, we get a request ID and the upload status. So after that, by the end of this automation workflow, we are going to update that request ID and upload status in this same sheet, in this same row of that video. Then after that, we are going to create another automation workflow, a second workflow, and that workflow will be executed every 8 minutes. So guys, when we start uploading the video, at once, this automation workflow or this action event of YouTube in our Pabbly Connect workflow will only upload 400 MBs of video. So if you have, for example, a video of 1.5 GB, you have to basically use that same action event 4 times. But to avoid this, we are going to set up an automation workflow that will be executed every 8 minutes. So how it is done, how you can set up it is a very simple process. So let's begin with that. But first, we have to connect this Google Sheet with Pabbly Connect workflow so that all the new details or the data of a video which we are adding in the Google Sheet row, that data should be captured inside Pabbly Connect. So in our automation workflow, in Choose App, search for Google Sheets. Select it. And then in Trigger Event from the drop-down, select New or Updated Spreadsheet row. After selecting a trigger event, Pabbly Connect gave us a webhook URL. And now using this webhook URL, we are going to connect this Google Sheet with Pabbly Connect. How you can do that? You just have to follow the help text given below over here. Just copy this webhook URL from here and then go to your Google Sheet. So this is our sheet. Now here guys, we have to install an add-on in our Google Sheet. Now to do so, just go to Extensions, Add-ons and click on Get Add-ons. After clicking on Get Add-ons, we will reach to Google Workspace Marketplace. And here in Search app, search for Pabbly Connect Webhooks. And as you can see, Pabbly Connect Webhooks, this add-on is already installed in my Google Sheets. You just have to install this same add-on into your own Google Sheet account. And after installing it, just refresh your Google Sheets once. This is a very important step. And after refreshing it, once again we will go to Extensions. And this time you can see that Pabbly Connect Webhooks, this add-on can be seen over here. Just hover on it and click on Initial Setup. Now after clicking on Initial Setup, here this box appears in front of us. And in this box, it is basically asking us 3 different details. First one is the selected sheet, second is the webhook URL, and third one is the trigger column. So in selected sheet, it is most likely possible that in your Google Sheet, you may have multiple sheets. But right now in the background, you can see that in this Google Sheet, I have only one sheet named as Sheet 1. So it has by default selected Sheet 1. So here you have to select that from which sheet in this complete Google Sheet we want to send the data to Pabbly Connect. After that, it is asking us webhook URL. And here in webhook URL, we have to paste the same webhook URL which we have copied from Pabbly Connect. Just copy it from here and paste it over here. And after that, it is asking us for the trigger column. Now here you must be thinking, what is this trigger column? So trigger column is basically the last data entry column of our Google Sheet. Now for example, in the background you can see that in this sheet, column E is going to be my trigger column because this is the last data entry column of my Google Sheet. This is the last column in which I'm going to update some data. After column E, we have column F and G as well. But there guys, we are not manually entering some data. After initiating the upload, we are going to update the data over there. So that is why we are going to select trigger column as column E. And after selecting a trigger column, click on send test. Now when we click on send test, it is showing us test data sent successfully. This means the data of the very first row after the headers. So we have the row 1 as headers and we have this row 2 of some new video details. The data of the very first row is been sent as a test response to Pabbly Connect. So here in our Pabbly Connect workflow, we will see that we have also received some response. And in this response, you can see the same details. We have the same video link which we have added in our Google Sheet. Then after that, we can see the trigger column, the title of the video which we have added, the response of tag. We have the spreadsheet name, then we have the description, category ID and all the other details. Now this means guys, the data of the first row, all the 5 columns which we have selected till trigger column is been sent to Pabbly Connect. Now click on submit and then the setup is configured successfully. Now after this, just close it. Go to extensions, Pabbly Connect webhooks, and then select this send on event button. By selecting send on event, we are telling this Google Sheet that whenever the data in a new row is added till our trigger column, at that moment, at that event, immediately send that data to Pabbly Connect. And this is how guys, we have successfully connected our Google Sheet with Pabbly Connect. Now whenever in our Google Sheet in a new row, we are going to add a new details of a video till our trigger column, that is column E we have selected. Automatically that data will be captured inside Pabbly Connect. Now let's move to step 2. And in step 2, here you can see that we have all the details of the video, like the URL, we have the title, tags, description and the category as well. Now using these details, we have to start uploading this video on our YouTube channel. For that, just scroll down, come to our action window and here in choose app, search for YouTube. Select YouTube. And then in action event from the drop down, select the action event as upload video. Just select it. Click on connect and select add new connection. Now here guys, we have to connect our YouTube account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, just click on this connect with YouTube button. Select your YouTube account, your Google account basically. Just scroll down and click on continue. And as we click on continue, you can see that we have successfully connected our YouTube account with Pabbly Connect. Now, after making this connection, the first thing it asks us is the channel ID, that on which of our YouTube channel we want to upload this video. So it is most likely possible that on your YouTube account, you may have created multiple channels. And in the drop down below, you will see a list of all the channels which you have created. Right now on my YouTube account, I have only one channel named as demo channel. So that's why here in the drop down, you can see it. Just select your channel. Then it is asking us video title, that what will be the title of the video which we are uploading. So we have received the video title, description and other details from Google Sheet. We have added these details into Google Sheet and we have received the Google Sheet data in Pabbly Connect in our trigger window. So here guys, from this response, we have this response of video title and we have to map this same response of title over here in this YouTube title field. Now guys, the process of mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field. And in the drop down below, you will see a list of all the responses, all the data which we have received from Google Sheet inside Pabbly Connect can be seen over here. And out of all of these details, select this response of title and it will be mapped over here. So whatever title we are going to enter in our Google Sheet in this column of title, with the same title, the YouTube video will be uploaded. Now after this, it is asking us video description. And we have also added the description in the Google Sheet. So we have to map it as well. and the process of mapping stays the same. Just click here, and from the drop down from Google Sheet responses, select the response of description and map it. Then it is asking us video URL, and the help text below it says enter the publicly accessible video file URL here to be uploaded. Check supported file format here. Example this. So here what we have to do, we have to actually enter the publicly accessible URL of the video. So whatever video you are going to upload, you have to enter the publicly accessible URL. So we have added the URL of the video as well in the Google Sheet. So let's map it in the drop down as well. So from the drop down, just select this response and map it. Then it is asking us tags. So from the Google Sheet responses, map the tags as well. So this is the response of tags. And at last, category ID, that in which category this YouTube video of yours is followed. So from the drop down, select the response of category. Now, if you have any kind of doubt regarding the category, you can also use the action event of list video category of YouTube. So in the step below, you can use an action event of YouTube that is list video category, and you will get a list of all the video categories you have on your YouTube channel or your YouTube account. Now, after mapping the category, the next thing it asks us is video visibility status. And in the drop down here, you can see we have all the three different status: private, unlisted, or public. So what will be the status of the video which you are uploading? Will it be a private video? Will it be a unlisted video? Or will it be a public video? For example, I want to upload this video as unlisted. So I'm going to select unlisted as the status. Then it is asking us notify subscribers. So yes, if you want to notify the subscriber about the video, select yes. If you don't, so select no. So I'm just selecting no over here. Then it is asking us allow embedding. So from the drop down, select true. So do you want to allow users to embed this video to their website? So you can select it. Now in audience, no, this is not made for kids. So I'm selecting this, and self-declared made for kids. Select false over here. Then after this, here you can see some important notes regarding this same action event. So how this action event is used, what are the conditions, and all of those things. So you should just go through all of these notes once thoroughly. And after that, just click on this save and send test request button. After clicking on save and send test request, here you can see that we have received some response from YouTube. And in this response, you can see a request ID and a request status. So this request status says that it is initiated, that the upload of this video on our YouTube channel has been initiated. And this is the request ID of this upload. Now what we have to do in the next step, we just have to update this request ID and request status into the same Google Sheet of ours. So here in this Google Sheet, we have created two extra columns after category, that is request ID and upload status. And we are going to update these details in this same Google Sheet in the same row. Now to update this data, what we are going to do, we will just scroll down, click on this add action step button. And here in choose app, we are going to search for Google Sheets. Select Google Sheets. And then in action event from the drop down, select update row as the action event. So this is the action event of update row. Just select it, click on connect and select add new connection. Now here guys, in this action step, once again, we have to connect our Google Sheet. And this time to make the connection, click on this sign in with Google button and then select your Google Sheets account. After selecting our account, just scroll down and click on continue. And as we click on continue, we can see that our Google Sheets account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, the first thing it asks us is to select the spreadsheet. And in the drop-down below, you can see a list of all the spreadsheets which we have created in our Google Sheets account can be seen over here. So here guys, we have a spreadsheet named as YouTube video. In the same spreadsheet, we are entering the new video details, and in the same spreadsheet, in the same row, we want to update the request ID and upload status of the video as well. So we are going to select this spreadsheet from here. Then it is asking us to select the sheet. So as we all know, right now we have only one sheet. So we are selecting that one sheet as sheet 1. Then it is asking us for the row index. Now here guys, it is asking us that in which row we want to update this data. So we want to update the data in the same row with the video details. That for whatever video we are getting this request ID and upload status, for whatever row number the video we are uploading on YouTube, in the same row we want to upload this data, update these details. So here guys, while getting this new video details in our trigger window, we have also received a response of row index. So when we entered the video details, new video details in the Google Sheet, we have received the row index, the row number of this video as well. And because we want to update the data in the same row, we are going to map this row index over here. So just scroll down, click on this row index field, and from the drop down from Google Sheet responses, select the response of row index and it will be mapped over here. After mapping the row index, the next thing it asks us is title, description, video link, and all of those things. So here guys, all the column of data, all the headers of data which we have created in our Google Sheet, we can see all of these columns over here as fields in Pabbly Connect. So in this action step, we just want to update the request ID and upload status. So we will be just ignoring rest of the fields. We are keeping it as it is. We are not updating them. And here guys, what we are going to do, we are going to update the data of request ID and upload status. So just click here and we have received the request ID from the action step of YouTube, upload video. So from the drop down, from the upload video action step responses, select the response of request ID and it will be mapped over here. After this, we have to update the upload status. Just click here and from the drop down, map the response of upload status. So this upload, the video upload is been initiated. So we have mapped it. And then just click on save and send test request. After clicking on save and send test request, here you can see that we have received some response. And basically this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the data which we have mapped over here is been updated in this same row in this Google Sheet. So let's check it. We will go to Google Sheet and yes guys, here you can see that the same data, the same request ID and upload status of this video is been updated. This means the first automation workflow which we have created in this video is working perfectly fine. And using this automation workflow, whenever we are going to enter the details of a new video like title, description, video link in this Google Sheet in a new row, automatically this automation workflow will start and it will start uploading this video on our YouTube channel and update the details of the upload like request ID and upload status in our Google Sheet. Now guys, as we all discussed that this action step only uploads 400 MBs of video at once. But how you can basically ensure that if you have a video larger than that in size, how you can upload that? For that, we are going to create another automation workflow. So as I told you, it approximately takes 8 minutes to upload this 400 MB of video. So what we are going to do, we are going to create another automation workflow which will be executed every 8 minutes. Every 8 minutes from this Google Sheet in which we are adding all the video details, it will get the data of the video whose upload status is initiated. Then after that, using the request ID and other details, we are going to start the re-uploading of the video. And we will be keep on doing it until and unless the upload status of the video is not changed to completed. So guys, let's begin. Now for that, we will just go to the dashboard of our Pabbly Connect and we will start creating a new workflow. Click on create workflow. Let's give this workflow a name as re-upload video on YouTube. And then just click on create. Now here guys, because we want this automation workflow to be executed every 8 minutes, so we have to schedule this automation workflow. For that, here in this workflow in trigger window, we are going to use a feature of Pabbly Connect that is schedule. Just select schedule over here. After this, the first thing it asks us in the drop-down is how often you want to run your workflow. And in the drop-down, we can see different options at regular interval, once, every day, days of the weeks, or dates of the month. So we want to schedule this automation workflow to be executed, to be run at a regular interval, and that is of 8 minutes. So we are going to select at regular interval. In every, we are going to enter 8, and in time span, we are going to select minutes over here. And then just click on save. So we have just now scheduled this automation workflow to be executed every 8 minutes. Now after this, what we have to do, now suppose guys, we have details or the data of multiple videos in this Google Sheet. So right now in this video, I have just added the data of one video and we are working on it. But what if you have the data of multiple videos in this Google Sheet? You have the upload status and request ID of multiple videos. So we are setting up this automation in such a way that all the videos whose upload status will be at initiated, we are going to get the data of all those videos and we will start re-uploading that video on your YouTube channel until and unless the upload status of those videos are changed to complete it over here. Now guys, you must be thinking how we are going to do this. So first we have to get the data of all the videos who has an upload status of initiated in the Google Sheet. Now to do so, what we are going to do, so in our second automation workflow, we will come to our action window and in choose app, just search for Google Sheet once over here. Just select Google Sheets. And then in action event from the drop down, this time we have to select the actions event as lookup spreadsheet row. Just select this action event. Click on connect. And guys, because we have just connected our Google Sheet account in the previous step, in the previous workflow, we don't have to make a new connection. You can select the existing connection and click on save. After clicking on save, just 1 second from the drop down, select the same spreadsheet and select the same sheet as well. Then it is asking us lookup column, that in which column we are searching for some data. So guys, we will be searching for data in column G, the column in which we have added the upload status. So no matter what column number it is, we are going to search for the data in the column in which we have this upload status. So I'm going to select column G as the lookup column. Then it is asking us for lookup value, that what is the value, what is the data we are searching for. So we are searching for this value of initiated. We want the data of all the videos, all the rows who has initiated this value in column G. So what we are going to do, we are just going to add the lookup value as initiated. Then it is asking us include headers in response. So just select true over here and sort value from top. So from top, we are searching for this data. And then just turn this simple response button off and click on save and send test request. Now when we click on save and send test request, here you can see that I have received some response. And in this response, you can see we have a response result. And in this response, you will get the details of all the rows who has an upload status of initiated. So right now in this video, I'm telling you again that we have only one video with the upload status as initiated. But if we have multiple videos, if we have, for example, 5 videos or 10 videos with the upload status of initiated, in this response of in array format, we will be getting the data of all of those rows over here. So in this way, we know that what are the videos whose upload status is initiated and they are incomplete, which are needs to be completed. So in this way, in array format, we have received the data of all the videos with upload status initiated. Now what we have to do, first we have to basically convert this data of array format into a simpler format. And in this response, we will be getting the data of multiple videos and one by one, we have to start processing it. Now to do so, what we are going to do, so using iterator, we are going to convert this data of array format into a single format. And if we get the data of multiple rows of multiple video, we are using the same iterator. We are going to start processing that data one by one as well. So at one time, we are going to process the data of one row of one video. So how it is done? It is very simple. Just scroll down, click on this add action step button over here. And then in choose app, here we have to select iterator. Just select iterator. And then in choose array from the drop down, here you can see that it has automatically detected the response which we have received in array. So we have received this response of response result from Google Sheet in array. And here you can see the same response is chosen. Just click on this save and send test request button. After clicking on save and send test request, here you can see that we have received the response. And in this response, you can see this same array data into a simpler format. So the important note in iterator says the response include the first expanded dataset as value, which can be mapped in further step. At the time of workflow execution, it will process all values one by one. We support iteration of maximum 500 record as once. So if we get the data of multiple rows of multiple videos, the data of the very first row will be shown in response while setting up this automation workflow. But in real time, when the workflow is executed, it will be processing the data of all the rows till 500 records. So here in this response, you can see the video title, description, video link, tags, categories, and also the request ID and status. So we have to collect this request ID and status as well. Now what we have done from the Google Sheet, we have received the data of videos who have an upload status of initiated. Now what we have to do, we have to recheck the status of this videos after 8 minutes. And if the upload of video is not completed even after 8 minutes and it is paused, it will just resume the upload of the video. And if it is completed, we will get the response of status as completed and we will update that in Google Sheet. Now how you can check it? For that, just scroll down, just click on this add action step button And in Choose App, search for YouTube once again. Select YouTube. And then in Action Event from the drop down, this time we have to select the action event as Get Video Upload Status. Click on Connect. And because we have connected our YouTube account in the previous workflow just now, so we are going to select the existing connection and click on Save. Now, after connecting it, the first and the only thing it asks us is the request ID. That what is the request ID whose upload status we want to check. So we have updated the request ID in our Google Sheet over here. So what we are going to do, we will be just mapping this request ID from here to here. And to do so, we all know it is very simple. Just click here and from the drop down from iterator responses, select the response of request ID and map it. And then just click on Save and Send Test Request. Now, when we click on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see that we have received the response. And when we'll scroll down to this response, at last we can see the request status. So the request status is showing us complete. Now this means the upload of the video which we have added in our Google Sheet is been completed on our YouTube channel. So let's check it. We will go to our YouTube channel. We will just refresh this content page once. And yes guys, here you can see that the same video whose link we have added in our Google Sheet over here, you will be seeing that the same video will be uploaded on our YouTube channel as well. When we will open this video, we will see we have added the same title which we have added in the Google Sheet. Then we have the same description. Also, we can see the same tags as well as we will scroll down, and also it will be the same category, same tags and other details. Now this means using this automation workflow, till now we have successfully uploaded the video on our YouTube channel. And also in the second workflow, we have confirmed that the video is uploaded or not. Now what we are going to do, if this video is uploaded, we are going to add a condition that using this action step of Google Sheet, we are getting the data of all the videos whose upload status is initiated. Now, if the video is uploaded and after checking it, we get this response of request status as complete, we are going to update this same response into our Google Sheet. So that when after 8 minutes, this automation workflow will be executed once again, we won't be getting or rechecking the same video. And if the request status, the status of the video is not complete, if it is still in process, then this same action step will also start resuming the upload. Like after 400 MBs, it has paused, but using this action step, it will restart uploading the further video. Like after 400 MB, it will start re-uploading another 400 MB over here. So in this way, every 8 minutes, we will be checking the status of the initiated video from our Google Sheet. And if it is completed, then we are going to update the status as complete over here. So we don't recheck them once again in the next step, in next execution. And if not, if it is still in process, then we will be keep on uploading it. Now we have successfully started re-uploading the incomplete videos, and we have received the response of the complete video over here. Now what we have to do, we have to add a condition that if the request status is complete, then this automation workflow should be continued further and the status should be updated in the Google Sheet. And if the status is not completed, then the automation workflow should be stopped over here and it will just keep on uploading. So do so to add such kind of filter conditions, just click on this add action step and we are going to use another feature of Pabbly Connect and that is called filter. So in this action step, just select filter. And then here in select label from the drop down, select the response of YouTube and we have to select the response of request status. So we are going to check for the response of this request status in select label. The filter type will be equal and the value will be complete. Just copy the same value and paste it over here. So in this way, we are just adding a filter condition that if we get complete as a value for this response, then only this automation workflow will be continued further. And if we get something else instead of complete, then this automation workflow will stop over here. And then just click on Save and Send Test Request. So here in response, it is showing us the condition is true because for this response, we have the value complete. Now, after getting this response, if the video is successfully completed, is successfully uploaded, then we want to update the status of that video in the same Google Sheet. So once again, for the one last time, just click on this Add Action Step button. And here in Choose App, what we are going to do, we are going to once again search for Google Sheets. And once again, we have to update the row. So just in Choose App, select Google Sheets. And in Action Event from the drop-down, select Update Row, or instead of this, you can also select Update Cell as the action event. So let's select Update Cell, for example. Click on Connect. Now because we have connected our Google Sheet account, just select the existing connection and click on save. Now similar to what we have used in update row action step, we just have to select the same spreadsheet in which we want to update the data. Then guys, here we also have to select the sheet. So from the drop down, select the sheet. Then it is asking us for the range, that what is the range of the column in which we want to update the data. So the range will be, for example, here you can see we want to update the data of this cell. So the range is G2. Now column G is going to be a constant for all of the rows, all of the videos, column G is going to same. But the thing which will be keep on changing is row number. Like we have G2, column G and row 2. But in the next video, we will be having G3, G4, G5. So in this way, guys, the row number will be keep on changing. So in range, we will be manually entering the column name. But from Google Sheet responses, after using the iterator, we have also received the row index. So from iterator responses, we are going to map the row index over here. Just click here. And from the drop down, from iterator responses, map the row index. And at last, it is asking us for the value. So here in value, we are going to update the value as complete. So the same request status which we have received from Google Sheet, we are going to map it over here. And after doing this, just click on Save and Send Test Request. So when we click on Save and Send Test Request, it is showing us this value has been updated in this cell, in this range. So let's check it. And in our Google Sheet, you can see that the upload status is updated to complete. Now this means when the next time after 8 minutes, we have scheduled this second automation workflow to be executed after 8 minutes. So after 8 minutes, when this automation workflow will be executed once again, this workflow will not be getting the data of this particular video of this row, the video which has been uploaded on our YouTube channel. So in this way, we have successfully created this automation, and using this automation, we have created two workflows. So in the first workflow, we have created between Google Sheets and YouTube, that in this automation workflow, in our first workflow, we are getting the new video details from Google Sheet. We are starting uploading the video on our YouTube channel, and we are updating the status in our Google Sheet as well with the request ID and upload status. Now, because it approximately takes 8 minutes to complete one upload cycle, now that is why in the second workflow, we have scheduled this second workflow to be executed every 8 minutes. So every 8 minutes, this automation workflow will be executed from our Google Sheet. It will search for the data of all the videos which has an upload status of initiated. And then after getting that data, using iterator one by one, we are going to process all of those videos. And after iterating it, after processing it, we are going to check the upload status. That's if the video is successfully uploaded on the channel, we will get the response as complete. If not, then it is also going to resume the upload of the video with the same action step. Now then we have added a condition, a filter condition, that if it has been successfully uploaded, the video has been successfully uploaded, then just update the status of the video as completed in the Google Sheet. And if not, this automation workflow will stop here and it will be restarting the process of uploading the video from where it left in the last step. So in this way, we have successfully created this automation workflow of YouTube. Now after this, whenever in a new row, we are going to add the details of a new video, then automatically that video will start uploading on our YouTube channel. The request ID and upload status will be updated, and every 8 minutes it will check the status. It will restart uploading until and unless the video is completely uploaded. So after setting up this automation, let's test this automation once in real time as well. So what we are going to do, we are going to add the details of a new video in this Google Sheet. So let me add a title, for example, Beach Island. This is the title. Now let me paste the description. So paste the description. After description, let's add the link of the video as well, which we want to upload. So let's paste the link as well. After pasting the link, let's add the tags for this video. For example, I will be adding the tag as Island, Nature, Beach. Okay, so these are the tags. The category is this is the same category. And then you will see, as I have added the details of a new video in this Google Sheet in a new row, this automation will start. Because we have selected trigger column as column E, the automation is executed. And then here you can see that within seconds, automatically the request ID and upload status of this automation workflow of the upload of the video has been added. So when we add the data, the workflow executed, the workflow triggered, and then it has automatically started the upload of this video, whose link we have added in the Google Sheet on our YouTube channel using our first automation workflow. And at last, it has also updated the request ID and upload status over here. Now we will see after few minutes, after 8 minutes, this automation workflow will be executed once again. And then what we are going to see, we will see that once this video is uploaded on a YouTube channel, the upload status of this video will also be updated to complete in our Google Sheet automatically. So let's wait for a few minutes over here. And yes guys, after waiting for a few minutes, here you can see that the upload status of this video which we have just now added has been updated to complete in our Google Sheet. Now let's check our YouTube channel. We'll go to YouTube channel. And yes guys, here you can see that we have the exact same video whose link we have added in our Google Sheet has been uploaded on your YouTube channel. We have the same title, same description which we have added in our Google Sheet, and also we can see the same tags over here as well. Now this means the automation workflow which we have created using Pabbly Connect is working perfectly fine. And using this automation, you can actually automate the complete process of uploading videos on your YouTube channel. So not just these applications, you can connect plenty of other applications using Pabbly Connect. And guys, one more important thing. You will find the clone link of the same workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can clone the same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this workflow for free. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can do it for absolutely free.
If you have any kind of doubts or queries, you can post them on forum.pabbly.com. So if this video was helpful to you, you can obviously like this video, comment down your suggestion, and don't forget to share it with others. So guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you. Have a great day.